This is Richard Lynch, you're watching ilovelimerick.com, and today I am at UL for the World Youth Archery Championships. This event is huge. It must have taken a village to put this together.
We're looking at this event for probably the last 3 years. Events of this size and nature for these international sports events run from about 3 years to 7 or 8 years of a lead-in time, so a huge amount of work has gone on in the background, and it's all about collaboration as well. It's working with local ambassadors, it's working with Adam, who brought the event here, the County Council, the Shannon Conference of Sports Bureau, Fall to Ireland, and all the other stakeholders we have.
And how many archers and how many countries, how many people do we have here today?
We're looking at about 700 athletes and delegates at the moment, closer to 1,000 if you're bringing in those additional staff and World Archery staff here. From a number of different countries. I think it's up to 50 countries or something like that. It's a huge amount of people and bed nights for the region.
Now, David, you have brought some pretty awesome events to this region in the last year. Can you tell me about some of those?
Yeah, we had the World Ultimate Masters Club Championships, which brought over 3,000 athletes from all over the world. That was a really big event. It took up a lot of space on campus and in Limerick City Centre too. Again, exposing so many people here to a new sport and to broaden their horizons.
Adam, speak to me about the grassroots of archery as a sport.
We are a very small minority sport, but we are growing, and with events that are being held here in Limerick like now, it's getting a real big advertisement, and people are asking and they're joining the clubs now and trying the beginner courses. With this event here, we've been able to develop a huge grassroots following, particularly with UL Archery. We talked to UL, and with them, their help with the bid process and everything like that, we were able to secure the 2023 Youth Championships. This is fantastic being here.
And how are you developing the sport for young people in Ireland?
So with Archery Ireland and with the likes of UL Archery here, working on this event, this is the youth event, and it's helped develop Ireland's junior category. So what we've done is we've got a huge junior team here now, and that's growing up, and the hope is to see them in the Olympics in the next couple of years.
That's amazing. And if a young person out there wanted to become an archer, how would they start? Where would they go?
Archery.ie, and just Google your zip code and you'll find your nearest club and you go along to it. And there's beginner courses every week, and particularly if you're in Limerick, UL Archery here on campus, they are so welcoming. They're here volunteering and they're doing more training sessions now because of it.
And this is a minority sport, and it's a sport that's open to all genders, all abilities, and it's growing exponentially, isn't it?
Exponentially. There's literally zero barriers. There's a famous archer called the armless archer. There's people from all walks of life can make it. Ages are not a thing. I started this when I was 30 something, and I've now represented Ireland numerous times around the world. So age, gender, nothing is a barrier. We're welcoming.
Laura, how does it feel to come to Limerick and take part in this event?
It feels so amazing. It's such a great honor to be able to represent my country at this amazing event. I'm so happy. This is my first Youth World Championship. This is the biggest event I've ever been at, and it's such an amazing feeling to be here.
And what advice would you give to any young person out there thinking of starting this sport?
Just do it. It's so worth it. Sometimes it may be a little difficult because it is a precision sport. Every little mistake you make can be a huge mistake on the target, but it's so worth it to just meet the people, to be able to have this experience of archery, because it's such a fun and rewarding sport in the end.
We love archery!
So after winning an event like this for the Midwest, what does this mean for the future of bringing other events to Limerick in the Midwest?
Well, every time we win an event and we host an international sports event here, it really creates a snowball effect. Other sports ambassadors, other national and governing bodies can see the benefits and the return of hosting an event here. So we have 4 major international events on site this year, and the impact can't be understated. And some of these sports like flag football and ultimate frisbee, they're also going for Olympic accreditation as well. So it really means a lot to them in the build-up for their sport and the development of that too.
And talk to me about the economic impact of bringing events like this to this region.
It just can't be understated, the impact of sports tourism to this region. Each delegate is worth over €700, and when you multiply that out over so many events in the summer and throughout the year, outside of the financial impact, you also have that social media impact, that brand impact, the exposure to the region. It really all just comes together. It's fantastic.
And we're at the World Archery Youth Championship in UL, and this is absolutely mind-boggling and amazing that this event has been brought to the Midwest. This is Richard Lynch, and we're going to see you soon. You've been watching ilovelimerick.com.
We love archery!